Hey guys, Neely here. I was just sitting here in the Classic Metal Show studio checking out the website of our latest sponsor, Rock Gear. That's right, if you're a rock fan and you like to wear rock and roll memorabilia, Rock Gear is the place to go. They have a whole line of great merchandise over there that I think that anyone who is a fan of rock would appreciate. They have t-shirts of all your favorite bands, and every product in the store is officially licensed, so while you're shopping for your favorite band t-shirts online, you're supporting the bands. How great is that? And Rock Gear is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you're unhappy with any order, for any reason, you just got to contact them. They'll send you a replacement or refund your order. All you have to do is send an email to support@rockgear.store. And not only that, they offer free shipping on all orders in the U.S. over $35. Now, there's a value in itself. And speaking of value, Rock Gear is offering Classic Metal Show fans a 10% discount on your order if you use promo code ClassicMetal. Now, that's badass. So go over there to rockgear.store and make your order today.
Well, would you like to do some Judge Aiken?
Well, a little early, but okay.
Well, we can do it a little bit later.
Whatever, dude. You're the driving this Trump train.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do a couple stories, and then at the top of the hour, then we'll come back and do some Judge Aiken.
All right, I'm just a passenger on this train.
Right. All right. Here's something that was that's always been floating around for us old guys.
Mm-hmm.
We heard this a lot growing up. At least I did. One of the biggest accomplishments that we as a society in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Accomplished very early on, and you think about how many years it's been since then, was the fact that we sent a man to the moon.
Sure.
And ever since that happened, there's the conspiracy theorist out there that was all staged and faked.
Right. Sure. Capricorn 1.
Right. So NASA moon landing was faked. The video crew of the filming astronauts sparks conspiracy frenzy.
Oh, frenzy?
It's a frenzy.
On what? Coast to Coast AM? It's the only place it's a frenzy. I didn't even hear about this story.
Right. Ever since Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969, think about that, dude. That was almost 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we're developing electric cars today.
Mm-hmm.
We were sending men to the moon 50 years ago.
Yeah, just think we have more power in our fucking pocket with these fucking iPhones than they had to get to the moon. You know, their computer was shit compared to what we keep in our pocket now.
Absolutely.
Just crazy.
Anyway, ever since Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969, conspiracy theorists have been adamant that NASA faked all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Daily Star Online has previously exposed footage of showing a mysterious reflection of the astronauts' visors along with unexplained people in the vicinity. And on the day Hollywood blockbuster First Man hits the big screen, which chronicles the life of Neil Armstrong, another explosive video has come to light.
Uh-oh.
The clip claims to come from a cutting room floor of a film editing department of the Texas State Film Production Company marked between 1966 and 1972.
Oh, my goodness.
It shows film crews setting up cameras on a surface that looks identical to the white exterior of the moon.
Wow.
And an astronaut is seen planting the U.S. flag into the ground with the director heard shouting, "Ready and action!"
Well, that clearly didn't happen in this movie that they just released. They didn't want to upset anybody with the fucking... Did you hear about that?
I did, that they didn't want to use the flag, planting it because they didn't want to get offensive. They didn't want to offend people.
Yeah. Which, and you know what that did? it automatically took me out of the running to see it.
Of course.
Fuck that. That's like the whole importance of the moon landing.
I know.
Was planting that fucking flag. The reason we went to the fucking moon was to be first. Not just to do it. Wasn't that Kennedy's fucking speech? We do things not because they're easy, but because they're hard. We want to be first.
Right.
We want to be the first ones to fucking do it. Fucking idiots. Fuck Hollywood. Fucking douchebag cunt fucks. Hate them.
Well, during one of the Trump rallies this week, he put out a big bitch slap this week.
Oh, yeah?
He said, during the Trump rally, it was said, Neil Armstrong planted the American flag on the face of the moon. No kneeling, no games.
Nice.
I was just like, holy shit.
He just doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't. Another scene shows a film crew surrounding what seems like the Apollo 11 shuttle. And when Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins make their way to the spacecraft, a voice behind the camera again shouts, "Ready and action!"
Okay.
According to the YouTube user who posted it, the footage was discovered in a shoebox in 2017 and has taken a year to be converted to digital format.
How did he know to even bother?
I don't know.
That's my question.
Hundreds of people have seen the baffling clip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is proof the moon landing was staged, one viewer wrote. Another commented, moon landing is so fake.
Fakeity fake.
Right. And a third added, great find, man. Never seen this footage before. The footage has emerged after Oscar-winning director Damien Chazelle's First Man is released. It follows a first-person account of Armstrong, played by Ryan Gosling in the years 1961 to 1969.
Well,
it's all fake.
Fake, man.
I've heard that all my life.
Do you believe it?
No.
Think that they actually did it?
Yeah, of course.
What I don't ever understand is why would they fake it? Just because they couldn't do it?
I don't know the answer. I think what a lot of people say or think is that we were posturing by saying, see, we went to the moon. Okay. It was sort of like especially in the Cold War against Russia, because Russia, you remember the space race?
Yeah, sure.
Russia launched their Sputnik satellite, and they actually launched a guy into space and whatnot. But yeah, you guys went to space and came right back down. We went to the moon, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's almost like world domination posturing or something.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. The whole thing is it just seems so silly at this point. I mean, because at this point we've at least put stuff to other places. So why is this still a conversation? Haven't we landed something on fucking Mars? We did, right? We landed
they sent the little the Mars Explorer thing that sent back video.
Yeah, was that fake too? I mean, because if you're going to say that we were able to land on Mars, odds are probably good that we could land on the moon. What I don't get is how come nobody does that? With the fucking overpopulation, why couldn't we make that where the libs live? The moon.
Yeah, you guys go live at the moon.
Yeah, or hell, I'll move to the moon if it means getting away from these fucking... Would you move to the moon to get away from knowing that these people that want to pretend they're dogs are in your...
Well, if it was proven that life was sustainable and everything, yeah, I would consider it, sure.
I'd be like, yeah, fucking sign me up. If that was the criteria, they built a environment that was sustainable, and somehow they were able to biodome it or whatever, however they would do it. If they were able to do that, and the only criteria was that you had to be a conservative, would you fucking put your hand up and volunteer?
Yeah, I would.
Would you really?
Sure.
Wouldn't have any fear of the flight or anything?
No, I mean, come on. We put a man on the moon 50 years ago. You would think that by now they would have developed a flight.
Oh, we fucking blew up a
space shuttle.
Space shuttle not too long ago.
Well, it's been quite a few years, but...
How long has it been? 15?
At least. Well, no, it's been long.
That second one. We had that second one that blew up.
Yeah, the first one blew up in 86.
86.
And then the second one blew up in the early 2000s.
All right, so like 15-ish.
Yeah.
So it still could happen.
It could happen, but I guess if it's your time, it's your time, you know?
Yeah. Looking up that second space shuttle disaster was February 1st, 2003.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Yep. So that would be 15 years. There we go. Perfect. We're both right. We're arguing with each other and we're both right. Nice. Haha, you blew up. Too soon?
NASA need another 7 astronauts.
Yeah, no shit. That's why the suits were all orange, match the flames.
Exactly.
Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show. We have tons of friends that are musicians, and what they care about most is their gear. If you are a gearhead, then you need to be shopping at Amplified Parts. They have everything from amplifier parts to speakers to effects pedals and more, with some of the best prices out there today. Visit them online at amplifiedparts.com or give them a call at 480-296-0890 and let them fill all of your gear needs today. When your gear is important, only shop with the best, Amplified Parts.